Come on, come on. All right. All right, let's see here. Oh man, we're already getting people in. Hello, Middle Tennessee Ref fan. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully everything goes well on this stream, so hopefully it does not cut in and out. I don't know what's wrong with it, honestly, here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hello, also Daniel, Agent 4. Welcome to the stream. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Looking at temperatures. I want to make this real quick here for you guys. So welcome to my weather forecast for 2019. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with temperatures here. So basically, I think everybody knows it's going most likely going to be warm to the west. We'll be looking at the ocean anomalies in a little bit, and we got cold temperatures for the east half as well on that. It's way above average for like Washington State, Oregon, California, and Nevada, parts of Arizona and Utah. So the western states will most likely get warm weather for 2019 winter here, while most of the central United States will stay about average here. While taking a look at the eastern half, we have a skinny area of slightly below average just for North Dakota. Kind of been to the east a little bit into Louisiana. Then we got below average temperatures for a good chunk of the east, and we got a way below average temperatures for a good chunk of the mid-Atlantic region. So that's my temperature forecast. Here we go with a precipitation forecast here. Equal chances for parts of the Rockies. We got two areas of below average precipitation. The Northwest will most likely see below average precipitation. The South, kind of like a El Nino kind of type of thing here. It's going to be wet to the south for the most part. We also got a large area of slightly below average precipitation going on for parts of the Northern Plains and parts of the Midwest into the Great Lakes region. However, we got a way above average precipitation going on the East Coast down into the southeast around New Orleans area. And we have a good chunk of slightly above average precipitation stretching from South Carolina, Southern California, through Arizona, New Mexico, northern Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, parts of Maryland, and up to upstate New York there. Let's go ahead and go to my snowfall forecast here as well here. Obviously, it's going to be very warm in the west, so it's going to be way below average snowfall totals there, most likely. Confidence on these is about 90 to 100%. I got high confidence on this here. Parts of the Rockies will also see below average snowfall. Similar situation where, the Midwest and the Northern Plains will stuck in very cold weather, and wherever you get that, the lows track more to the south, so you get slightly below average snowfall, say for slightly below average precipitation there. And if we go ahead and look at the east, we're looking at parts of the southeast up to the northeast. I'm seeing above average snowfall. Best chance for that is actually going to be for the northeast and some parts of the mid-Atlantic region there, where those lows track. Here, I'm going to go ahead and get my pen out here. you know what, let's get out reds. This is a different thing here. So we got low tracking here, going through Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and Oklahoma. And it's more of a server track, and then it goes up like this here. And wherever you get that cold air, just to the north of the low, you get some snowstorms there, possibly. We also got the Norwegiec coming down like this. Wherever they combine together, that's when things really get messy around there. So, what can you expect up here, maybe in this area? Well, you can expect probably a Clipper systems, most likely, there. For the west, y'all be stuck in the ridge, so it'll be dry and very warm. These areas in particular, kind of more of an average winter for these areas in particular. You know what, I should be circling these. Here, let's get my black pen out. So like I said, these areas here in particular, we'll get a few flurries, most likely dry and cold. This area in particular, right over here, we'll see warm and dry conditions, but you know, the server part could see a few systems that could be wet. Let me go ahead and erase some of these here. These areas here in particular, more of an average winter, while, like I said, server part could be a little wetter. That's low pressure track as a serving track. Then over here in this big chunk here, it'll be cold and snowy for the most part. In the bullseye, for the most part, for all the snow and snowy, it's going to be most likely in this purple in particular there, where we could get that potential for blizzards, nor'easters, and a few winter storms as well. Now let's go ahead and look at the sea surface temperatures here very quickly. Let me get my pen out here. So we got cool waters going on in here. We got a decent amount of warmth going on in here. So most likely, right now where I'm looking at this is more of a weak El Nino, but where I'm seeing this cold air here, we're most likely looking into El Nino Modoki, which means most likely a warm in the west and cold in the east. Now, some other factors into this winter that can happen, most likely we're going to have a ridge going on here. Well, warm waters there, which it does make a ridge in particular. Kind of goes something like this wherever I follow the warmth here. And then wherever we get these cold pockets here, and kind of makes, here, let me redraw this real quick. Wherever I look at these water temperatures, it's kind of looking like this. And, you know, going like that. They're just kind of following these cooler waters, because you can tell here there's a lot of cool water going on in here. We do have a little bit going on here, but, you know, that's from most of the storms I went through down in the south earlier today. We can go ahead and look at the, let's see, the Jamstack real quick. Let's see, where's the Jamstack? And yeah, it's right in here. If y'all got any questions, I'll answer them at the end of this here. So this is updated on December. Now, I don't really agree with this here, but I do kind of agree with the sea surface temperatures. This is looking to be more of a Modoki El Nino right in here from the Jamstack here. If we look at precipitation, it's kind of all over the place. The best agreement, I really do agree, is the above average in the southeast, but you know, it is just a mess here. I'm not really seeing where the lows are going to go here. I mean, if we're going to have a ridge right up here, then it's most likely going to be dry for the most part here. You see here, there's a little bit of a warm waters here, which makes that ridge out here, but it's showing wet weather. Which looks like it'll be a weak ridge, is what this Jamstack is telling us here. Surface air temperatures, very warm for like about everywhere for the most part. The only cool temperatures I see here is Texas, parts of Arizona, New Mexico, and parts of Colorado there. And I just highly disagree with this here, with the Jamstack here. I think that's all I'm going to show here. If y'all got any questions here, go ahead and put down in the comments right now. So we're going to go ahead and go up here. We're not going to Railfan again. I wanted to see, I'm going to make a discussion on it with you guys to see if y'all want me to post train videos again, because, you know, it's not that popular on my channel. It's a little cold in my country. Houston is, yeah, that's right, you are from Houston. Yeah, it's a little cold down there. Okay. So is it going to snow in Houston, Montgomery? Looks to be a possibility on that one. You live around the Houston area, you'll get low pressure systems, most likely to go through there, so you'll get above average precipitation. You could get a few cold shots as well. So yes, you may be able to get some snow down in Houston this year for this winter. What degrees do you mean, the temperature? If I'm guessing temperature, it's going to be most likely slightly below average for the most part. If I'm correct. It's close. It's going to be around there. At least I got a few people watching tonight. I can answer a couple more questions and we'll leave here. If y'all did not check out my last one, go ahead and check it out. I made the last one. Okay, I think I'm going to end it here, guys. Hopefully I enjoyed my final winter forecast here. Hopefully this would happen. Well, not really. The West has just been getting warm temperatures for a very long time now. And yes, they're going to need some cold temperatures soon. I'm pretty sure there could be a couple cold shots in the winter time. Like in January, there is going to be a cold shot or two in January. So we're going to see about that. January-wise, it's going to be kind of a mess of a forecast, really. Like, it's going to be above average for a little bit for the east. Then we get a power flip later on into January and into mid-January, and that's just going to be cold temperatures for the east and some more in the west. So yeah, again, hopefully you enjoyed this. My final winter forecast. Before here's the subscribe button. I talk too fast sometimes, it makes me screw up on my talking. Leave a like. And also leave a comment what you think about this if you're not watching the live stream at this point. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.